ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and other gender identifications or species or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself these days. Welcome to the Off the Dome podcast with the host.
I'm your host, Jacais Nickerson. We got Brandon in here.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm alive.
Alive is better than nothing, bro.
That's better than being dead, right? I mean,
Sure.
I don't know. Not in this generation.
Yeah. It depends. Are you alive and well? Are you living that fun life? That good life?
Think I am. I'm living an okay life.
TH3?
Nah.
What is an okay life now? I mean, I wouldn't say most kids our age, but kids our age are fucking dancing on TikTok trying to make what?
Yeah. I mean, we've covered this before. TikTok is amazing. It's the best platform we have. It's like if all of the other platforms like Twitter and Facebook and MySpace and Pornhub and all these other websites just joined together and became one big website known as...
That would take over the world, no cap. Hey, I'm not with TikTok, but that new WAP challenge or whatever, I guess Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion did, I saw Addison Rae do that. I was like, ooh.
I don't know what that WAP challenge is.
I don't know. It's just them twerking. I was like, damn, she can. Have you ever seen the girls hit the floor and do like the 1-2?
I haven't.
Wow.
I mean, I like girls twerking just as much as the next man does, right? I try to not look at that.
It was just there. I was like, wow. Convenient. And it wasn't even on TikTok.
I mean, I wouldn't watch anybody shake their ass on TikTok. 9 times out of 10, they're under 18, and you don't want that. Don't want that on your conscience.
Come on, you don't want that on your conscience.
Yeah.
17.
Oh, yeah, you're tripping. Tripping.
You're tripping.
That's child pornography.
Bro, but TikTok allows it. That's the whole thing that's mind-blowing.
Just because you're allowed...
They think it's okay.
Just because you're allowed to shoot a gun doesn't mean you should shoot it at people. I mean...
You would think that.
I mean, most people would think that, but...
Fucking Wisconsin.
Not this generation.
Bro, they normalize it on TikTok. Pedophilia.
So I've been thinking lately. I've been thinking about how our musicians and our artists these days aren't getting as much gratitude as they used to get. Like, we have these things called legends. Everybody has a set of legends, but the two people I want to ask about have been considered legends by prior and this generation. So, do you think Tupac and Biggie are legends?
For sure.
What makes them legends?
I mean, it's one thing to change the game, but then to do it for it until they...
How they change the game?
How I want to say, like, it was crazy because, like, they were going at each other, but it was like, So, like Drake and Meek Mill, like, we all know this, but, like, it was watered down. It wasn't that, like, they try to push that on us. That was, like, real, and it seemed real, and all that, like, rap really got big then. They were two of the biggest and most popular rappers that there ever...
It's basically a media stunt.
Yeah, I felt like that was a media stunt. That whole...
Alright, so, you said they were going at each other. I don't think they really had beef. I think Pac had beef, but Biggie didn't have beef. Because, I mean, from multiple accounts, everybody was saying Biggie didn't want shit to do. He didn't want to do shit with Pac. We didn't want beef with Pac. It was like Pac was like his brother. I mean, Pac was basically his mentor in the rapping. So I mean, but I mean, because Pac, did diss him and hit him up, and Pac also made other songs where he disrespected people that had it coming. But you know, I don't think Biggie disrespected Pac in any songs. I mean, Who Shot You was just conveniently, because they said that was already like pre-recorded prior to Pac getting shot, but they just dropped it around that time. And I mean, again, like Pac took that the wrong way, and I mean, that wasn't on Biggie. It's like Biggie, Biggie ain't had control over that shit. So who do you think? Who do you think this generation's legends are?
Don't get me fucking started on it.
Drake. Like seriously,
you already know he's gonna be up there. I literally feel like because people put such a distance between Drake and other artists, like I wouldn't even be able to tell you like who would be up there with him. Like it's really gotten that sad. I mean, there's all kinds of people you could say. I don't know. There's just, everyone's out there right now. I feel like it's kind of open playing field.
But like, if you had to put somebody down in stone, who would be a legend for this generation? Like, if they died today, you go down and they'd be like, oh yeah, that guy was a legend.
Wayne.
So Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Eminem. J. Cole. Yeah. J. Cole's got it. Yeah. I believe Kendrick is a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to say Juice WRLD in addition, because he was kind of underrated, and that's what made him so good. It was like he wasn't at some point he wasn't underrated, he wasn't overrated, he was equal rated. But
it was crazy. We these guys were just in the car listening to Juice WRLD. We picked this guy up. He was like, "Ew, is this Juice?" I was like, "What? This is some heat." It was some heat too.
Yeah, no.
Juice WRLD got some of the best songs ever.
Yeah, he does have some very impactful words to put upon you.
It's so like it's just mind blowing how his words hit compared to other people.
I think it's because it was really sad, and we can all relate, and we could see his sadness.
It was very sad.
It was like he had a physical demonstration of sad and depression.
Just the whole throughout his whole career, really.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's just like damn.
I mean, I guess
he's even more sad now.
Him and X made like being sad mainstream. If you think about it.
Is anyone really happy anymore?
Not with this fucking music we got going around. That's talking about being sad all the fucking time. They say that music impacts your mood. So if you're sitting there listening to fucking depressed music all day, I mean, you're gonna have a little bit of depression.
Hey, there's that weirdo that needs that one sad song to wake up, and they're like, dude, shit's weird.
I mean, I can listen to a sad song. I mean, I won't listen to a string of sad songs back to back. I mean,
I feel like they want, as much as people listen to sad songs, people listen to happy songs.
No, they don't even listen to party songs. They just listen to Young Boy.
Thumbs down.
Yeah, I got fucking
them goddamn memes. Young Boy, the way he threw the fucking mail. Oh my god, I gotta find that video. That was hilarious. Everybody listens to that. I didn't know he was listened to like that. Hashtag failure. Do you like NBA Youngboy?
I like a couple songs. I'm not a fan of his, but I like people with stuff that actually means something.
Who would be your legend?
I'd say Wayne, Eminem, Kendrick, Juice. I would say J. Cole. I mean, he's up there, but it's not like, I didn't listen to his music as much, so I can't really give him a fair judgment. But I mean, from what I've heard, he's legendary. But you know, yeah, I mean he's legend. We'll just say he's legend. I mean, shit. I mean Kanye West. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Like he might be like retarded right now, or something might be wrong with him. But I promise you, that man was straight fucking heat. He was making heat. He was making dope ass beats. Kid Cudi, that's legend.
Bro, right before he started making that Jesus shit, bro, that Life of Pablo, listen to that album. That
bro, like that, man, like Kanye, every Kanye album had some bangers on it. Man. Like nobody, I mean, him.
I can name so many just good Kanye.
Yeah, like I can name like
Love Lockdown.
Yeah, that, no, Heartless.
Gold Digger.
Yeah, for sure. When it all falls down, Jesus walks. Like
Real Friends. He's really like it's crazy. What the fuck happened to him? I don't know.
I mean,
do you mentally see him break down at the fucking his own thing?
Yeah, probably. Kind of fucked up. I mean, they were like, that's how you destroy your family. You can't be putting your business out there. I understand you're trying to like appeal to people. You're trying to appeal to that what is it? Like,
media mainstream.
I know. I mean, it's like ethos, pathos.
Oh,
you know, you're trying to appeal to their emotions, and it's I understand, but don't put your business out there, bro. Because you know, once people get a hold of it, that's public knowledge, and you know now you're being ridiculed for shit you said, and you know, when you're in the public, you got to be ready for backlash. I mean, when you're gonna say some shit, you have to either think it out or be ready to stand by it.
He's never ready. He never.
I mean, I listened to that man talk about, you know, when he was at TMZ. I listened to that man like rant, sort of. And I mean, I don't know. I feel bad for him. I hope he gets the help and love and nurturing he needs. You know, he's been fucked up since his mom died. You know, like I think everybody noticed that. Like after his mom passed, he kind of got a little fucked up, and that's I guess that's normal. But you're supposed to balance out over time.
It's just getting worse. Some people don't bounce back. Yeah, his mom dying was crazy. You heard about that? Fucked up.
Didn't she die under the knife?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, he paid to have or whatever.
Yeah, surgery done. Yeah, that's a tricky thing to do. Can't be doing such things like that. Joan Rivers died like that. I mean, it's sad, to be honest. There's a lot of sad ways to go out. That's just one of. So, one thing I noticed that when I talk to my friends, you know, about relationships and things, and I've noticed throughout my life is that when you're dealing with people you want to have a relationship with, like you want to date, you know, sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it to go. Like you can feel for somebody and they can feel the same way, but you stay friends because they don't, you know. And it's like I've always wondered, why do they friend zone guys that, you know, not even just you in particular, but other people that you see as perfect candidates to be their boyfriend that would treat them right. You know, they friend zone. You know, I always wonder why.
I don't want to ruin our friendship.
You can only strengthen your friendship. I mean, I understand that. Like
I've seen it, man.
I've been told that before.
Yeah,
and I can understand it, but I mean,
like I can like legit understand it 100%, but it's also like
take a chance. You might be missing out.
You don't. But it's like, damn, you wouldn't take a chance, and then you gonna sit up here and be sad about some shit. Like you're not in a relationship, but it's like you could have really took a chance on something. People out here just confused.
And I mean, I feel like sometimes they just say, because they don't want to ruin your friendship, just because they don't like hurt your feelings. And I'd rather you not. I'd rather you just tell me straight up, like, this is why I don't want to be with you and this and that, because, I don't know.
Nobody is ever straight up anymore.
Yeah, it's really like lack of communication with this generation. I don't know.
That's why the divorce rate's at its highest. But relationships aren't working. Communication, friendships, communication.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the problems with America. Which, what is wrong with America?
Right now, fucking everything. Well, not everything.
We're divided as a nation. It's like we always find ourselves getting divided amongst beliefs. Like, I mean, I understand, and I can't really make that statement because it's bad. Like, per se, like, I'm pretty sure we won't be divided as a nation. Like, when it comes to cannibalism, like, I'm pretty sure cannibalism is only okay under certain circumstances. Like, you're like, you and your friends get stranded on an island, and shit, sometimes you gotta eat somebody to live. But, cannibalism isn't okay. Like, you can't just walk outside and be like, hey, Tom, and then murder somebody and then, like, drag them inside and eat them. That's a problem. But, we get divided politically, and we're not really taking the time to understand people anymore. We're quick to rush and put people out of our lives. Or we see them doing or saying something that we disagree with, no matter how much we disagree with, slightly or more. We put them out because we don't like their opinion. And, we're all entitled to different opinions.
That's why. I mean, everybody got with their little crew routine now. Like, if someone did, like, you just see it. Like, when someone disagrees with somebody, it just becomes such a huge, like,
it's a problem.
Really
but it's like instead of it being a problem, it should be a conversation. Like, people try to make it something that it's not.
Why can't you talk about it?
Just be logical. People can't see things from others' perspective, so then they just think that they're right instead of saying, "Hey, maybe I could be wrong, or maybe we're both right, or we both thought we were right, and we're both wrong." But nobody wants to take the time and admit that they could be wrong, because once you admit you're wrong, you're open to ridicule and being down because you weren't incorrect.
It's crazy. I tried to talk to one fucking girl about something and she blocked me afterwards. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, like, you can't disagree with any of the movements that are going on today. If you disagree with the Me Too, the Black Lives Matter, you disagree with anything that most people agree with, then they'll say there's something wrong with you.
I disagree with both of them.
When you just disagree with certain aspects, or you just disagree with the way it's portrayed. You could just be disagreeing with the way certain things are handled in the movements. I mean, people don't want to sit. They don't want to take the time to hear you. They just want to. Oh, you don't like this. Get the fuck out of my life. Like one thing I disagree with is Antifa. Like, I don't
know what the fuck's going on with it. Yeah, that shit's gotta be shut down.
Like, I mean, they're kind of scary. I don't know if you know, but they're kind of fucking
vigilantes.
Yeah.
Are they not damn? Are they
not
bad?
But being a vigilante, vigilantism is right. Is illegal. You can't do that.
Did you hear about the building they were trying to? Oh yeah, I told you.
You told me about that, but I never checked into any of the stuff they were doing, because I know I've heard they're.
Yeah, no,
they're problematic.
Check into that, because if they did that, they're fucking. What the fuck is wrong with them?
Well, I mean, again, that's what's happening now, though. We got rioting, we got all this shit happening, and tearing us apart. No,
but this isn't even talked about. Shit, we're not even talking about the 35, the 39 kids that are found in Georgia, all in Iowa. I don't think
they're finding like places trapped in cages and shit. We're not talking about things like that. We're just, I mean, it's so fucked up. It's like everybody's scared to be offended. Everybody's scared to be offensive. And it's like, I don't understand what happened.
I'm kind of scared to step outside at this point. Like, what the fuck? Like, everything is so, like, almost fucked right now.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you look 20 years ago, things were quote unquote simple. They were more simple than now. now everything is more complex. We're acknowledging everybody.
I stay away from people. People can't handle jokes. I like to joke around.
I mean, yeah, like that's the thing about me. Like I like dark humor. I like any joke. Like I
people
like
can't handle those.
like I'm a black person and I like racist jokes. I like black jokes. I like white
For
jokes. I like
sure.
gay jokes. I like death jokes. Like I like those jokes. Those are jokes that just appeal to me. And
I
it's
mean,
like
I've made a death joke on here before, right?
I mean, I mean, I don't do it around people that I know are gonna feel some type of way about it. But I mean, you know, there's no need to get offended over some shit. I mean, you know, maybe that's me not looking at it from their perspective, right? But who knows? People get offended nowadays over anything. You breathe the wrong way, you look at them the wrong way. I mean,
why you look at me like that?
remember back in the day we used to have men's bathroom and women's bathroom, and there was like no in between. There was no exceptions. It was like, or there was a unisex or the family bathrooms where you could take your kid in, you know, so you wouldn't feel weird. Cause you know I'd feel weird personally taking my kid in the bathroom in public. Like I'd feel strange. I don't know why. I just would. I don't. But you know, nah. Fucking everybody gets butthurt over little shit. And it's like I don't care what you are or what you identify as long as you treat me right, right? And as long as you don't get offended by the jokes that I like.
Well, I'm saying Antifa your way.
Fuck that. Fuck that whole organization. I don't.
Bro, they be on bullshit. Like I do not want them around, bro.
Those are terrorists right there.
Like they like when I talk about bullshit, like they be on some bullshit, bro. How the fuck are they not in jail?
I'm pretty sure a lot of them are getting arrested. Some of them have to be getting arrested. I mean, people are getting arrested in America. Like I don't know. I don't know. People are really ridiculous. Like everybody hates cops and they're damning all the cops. They want to defund the police and let's take the police down. Like just one quick question. Like,
do y'all want to all get killed?
Like when somebody breaks into your house, like, are you gonna call the Crips or the Bloods first? Like, who are you gonna call first to come and help you? Like
they gonna rob your ass too. Like, so like you shit out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure one of them is robbing you. Somebody's robbing you, and you don't know who it is, but you don't have a police officer that could come out and assist you.
It's legit the dumbest thing I ever heard. You want the why?
Like,
the fuck would you?
Have you ever heard of rape? Like, you know, rape will be high. Like at an all-time high in America.
Gun violence so bad. You want gun violence to be worse?
Like imagine
shit is gonna hit the fan.
And then quick. You know, since those cops are gonna be people again, and there won't be police officers. You know, I'm pretty sure they'll do some shit back to you guys because you guys made their lives hard, right? You know, they know they know your name, they know your address. I don't think you should piss off the people that know where you live and have access to weapons, right?
Some of them are gonna fuck some of these people up. Like they don't see this shit coming. People don't think about this shit.
Like honestly, nobody gives police enough credit.
Why would we not want the police? If someone breaks into your house, who the fuck are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
You're so fucked. They might have a weapon. You just fucked because.
I mean, hey, if you don't have a gun,
most people out here have fucking guns when they break in your house. So
right.
So it's gonna be a shootout and your ass is dead.
I mean, it's not gonna be a shootout if you don't have a gun. It's just you getting shot at.
Right, that's my point. You're shot and you're fucked.
That's what I'm saying. Like
homicide. Like what? Like
yeah, people need to think a little further. They need to think in the long run, not short term.
Gang violence would get so much worse than what it is.
That would be the new police system. Except,
bro, the gangs are gonna they're gonna legit take over. They're gonna be like. We have all these guns. You're gonna start paying us to live like, it's gonna get fucking hectic.
Basically, they can sell drugs wherever they want. I mean, I don't understand. Like,
people don't like what the fuck.
Like, police do some shit they have to do, and then you guys like give them backlash for doing their job, and I'm just like, okay, like that's like you going to a drive-through at McDonald's and telling them how to make your sandwich, and when they make it for you like that, you just don't want it. You just like, nah, you ain't make it right, even though they did. It's like You tell them they ain't do what they were supposed to do. Like, like, what do you want from them? They're doing their job. Like, I don't like the recent shooting, the Jacob Blake shooting. Like, what do you guys want from them? Like, he reached in the car and like fucking, he could have killed all of them if he
He
had
should
done
have
it.
got his ass shot before.
I mean, I'm not saying like,
damn it, you walked away from me. Who the fuck do you think I'm the goddamn?
I'm not saying you should like.
They should have shot his ass. They said, what did they say? They said get to the ground, and this nigga walked away.
They told him get on the ground, and he just didn't, and he walked away. Like, okay, so
why
I was
everybody
so that's my problem. So like that's what I was always taught as
this
a
is
child.
why America's wrong right here. It's why like they're protesting and going on strike about this shit. This guy was so in the wrong for this.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. Like like I was told as a child, comply with what officers say. You know, they know what's best for both of you in this situation. They're trying to make sure everybody goes home and everybody has a safe night. I mean, you know, like think about waking up, going to your job, and then like as soon as you ride out, you have a possibility of getting shot. Like your chances of getting shot are 10 times higher. But I mean, you know, if you don't do it and other people don't do it, like somebody has to do it, right? Like there has to be people that pick up the trash. Because, you know, if we didn't have trash collectors, then our cities would be fucking rotting hellholes, right? You know, or is that too much? Or like, did they know when they took the job that they'd be dealing with trash? I mean, like I understand they knew that, but that doesn't mean like go out of your way to make their job harder. Like sometimes you got to remember that like you're the one fucking up. Like you broke the law. You're the one in the shit. So you should probably listen to them and try to work your way out of the shit instead of like making it hard and then starting another fucking protest.
Hey, when I saw the whole video, because I didn't even know what happened. I just saw the video and then I was like,
I mean,
my first reaction was, how did he not get shot before he?
Like he turned his back, and it's just like my question is,
at that point, I thought that's when they shoot.
Like I'm confused. So he had his children in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know how far we got on this on the last one, but let's talk about it. He had his 3 children in the car, right, in the back seat, I believe.
Out of his goddamn mind.
So like he was packing his children in the car, and then like a fight broke out or something like that, right? And then he tried to break it, or did he stop and get out of his car? Like he stopped what he was doing to go break up a fight that wasn't none of his fucking business, unless he knew the people, which still it might not have been none of his fucking business. I'm sorry if you're in the wrong, you're wrong. And then I from what I saw, because I didn't hear the audio, but I saw that they made like gestures like get down. That's what I read it as. So I would have got down and put my hands on my head, and I would have had my hands in the air as I laid down, because you know I know that now police are trigger happy, right? Because there's so many movements, there's so many protests for Black Lives Matter because police are killing so many people, and he was just like, hey, fuck this, let me give them another reason to shoot me, right? Let me give them a justifiable reason to shoot me, though, so that when they do shoot me, it's like, you know, he could have been reaching for a gun. Like you walked around the car to the car and you reached in it. Like I don't see how you put yourself in that position, my man. Now the 7 shots was a little unnecessary, but I mean, is it really unnecessary when it's like your life or somebody else's? Like I'm not trying to sit here.
My life or his.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if they know, but that's like how gang life is. Like if it comes to you or a rival gang member, it's like, you know, you want to pick yourself because you like your life more than you assume he likes his, or you like your lives equally.
Like, it blows me. Like, man.
Like I don't he might, like, that cop probably had kids there.
So like he could have pulled out a fucking, like, just something.
He could have pulled out a shotgun, an AK. He could have pulled out many things. He could have pulled out 2 texts.
Right,
whatever.
They waited for him to pull it. Wait.
I mean, he didn't. Like he as soon as he reached in, he grabbed him by his shirt and started shooting. And I mean, that's fair.
Like, nigga, why? What do you?
I mean, shit. Maybe he did handle that wrong, and maybe I'm wrong for how I see it, but maybe that guy was wrong for not complying with the officers. Like, maybe they didn't have real guns, and that was like, those were prop guns. And then, like, when he, like, grabbed him, he swapped it. I was like, hey, guys, toss me the real gun. And he shot him. Because, obviously, if you have 3 real fucking guns in my face, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck you say. If you say dance and you say do the stanky leg, you say hop on one leg and then do a backflip, I'm gonna do the best I fucking can. You have 3 loaded semi-automatic pistols in my face, and you have a badge that has authority. So me complying with every demand you make is obviously a given.
Push-ups, bro, I'm gonna start hitting some guys.
You want some one hand? You want me to do some standing push-ups? Like I'm on some handstand push-ups, dog.
Bro, I got you with some 8-minute planks. No problem.
Shit, half an hour, my nigga. Like I just don't understand how people don't see their fault.
As soon as I see a gun, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna hit the ground like, oh, what's poppin'? We all good?
Like, nah, man, yeah, people are taking shit. They're not thinking about it. They just wanna feel like they're right. When in actuality, that could have been another dead cop.
Not hit the ground when you see 3 guns.
Like, how do you?
Weird.
I mean, maybe we got it wrong, and maybe
if I saw 3 guns, I'm gonna try to like fall. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, they got 3 guns on me.
I mean, as a black person in America, and I have been stopped by cops multiple times. So like I know this. Like I've been stopped on foot by police, broad day and at night. Like so. You know, I understand to comply with their orders. Like, I don't want anybody to hear this and think that, oh, you know, I live in the good part of town and the police are like, hey, how you doing? Like, no, they stopped me because I look like somebody. There was a burglary in the area and they thought I looked like somebody. So they stopped me and they checked me out. They pat me down. They did all that. So, I mean, I don't want anybody to...
in the neighborhood, they were just searching for some of the people, like, backyard and shit.
I'm saying.
And they were just and I was coming home, walking home. And these guys... Like, one of the guys just, like, he was like, okay, you can go in, and just, like, flashed the light. It was, like, quick. I was like, oh, shit. I was, like, scared the fucking, like, I thought that nigga pulled his gun, because, like, he was, like, grabbing. I was like, this nigga finna pull his gun? He just, like, can go inside. It's all, like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I opened, because he was like, no, he's like, I'm gonna need you to open the door for me, like, to make sure I live there. And I was like, he was like, okay. I was like, I wasn't trying, it was for it. Like, I was not.
Like, anytime I interact with a cop, I make slow movements and I make sure we're all on the same page because I don't want to get shot.
And the black one was like the black one looked really trigger happy, and that was that was the scariest part. The black guy looked like he wanted to shoot me the most.
And I mean, then they try to pin the racism on the whole police force, and it's like, it's not the whole police force. It's like people are like, I'm tired of.
They were black cops. They've been so rude. Every time they were white. Like, it's so crazy.
Right, it's kind of the opposite of what the fuck you expect. It's like, it's funny because they try to say, like, every time I hear America's racist, police racist. No, dummy. Individuals are racist. People themselves are racist. The Ku Klux Klan is a racist organization. Yeah, that is a factual statement to say. But saying the police force is racist, saying America is racist or out to get blacks, no, people themselves are out with personal vendettas and personal feelings. I don't understand how you can name the whole nation.
One person can't act for other people.
And then if you
it's feel like one person speaking for somebody,
like everybody's like, "Hey, America's so bad, this and that." I'm just like, bro, there's more than like America here. There's Canada, there's Mexico, the Caribbean, you can go to Jamaica, Africa, Asia, Russia. There's so many other places you can go to.
They always shitting on him. But they the first motherfuckers to die trying to swim over to fucking over here.
I mean, it's crazy how like people go about America. It's like the people that live in America take America for granted. Like in other places, you can't be like you can say fuck Donald Trump. I'll piss on Donald Trump. I'll beat his ass. This and that. You can say fuck him. Hey, you can say fuck Obama. You can say fuck all them people.
Say fuck Kim Jong Un.
They will make a fucking example out of you. So I don't understand where people get this America isn't. You know, America used to be better, but it also had some cons that came with it, like racism was bigger back then. You can
tweet fuck Donald Trump and tag that motherfucker if you
and like you won't be like murdered that night.
Please live.
They won't find you a victim of quote unquote suicide. Like, I mean, unless you were like trying to make a note out to him.
I'm gonna go live in Brazil. That is one of my friend out there, Davis McGregor, you know, the UFC champ. He told me about it, man. There's other people from UFC I know that are in Brazil. Go live in Brazil. Go try to live out there, man. That's the hard life. You got fucking Saudi Arabia. If you're gay, they will fucking kill you. Like you
Like,
can be gay in America. You
like
can't be
you'll get
gay out
shitted
there.
on people like by people, but like when you have like actual like systematic figures and people of power coming down on you like that, like yeah, like America ain't got shit on other countries when it comes to like police brutality.
Like it's such an LGBT community, and
Like
then
that's okay, that's freedom of speech. You can do that. Like we have that freedom of speech. In other countries,
and we
you don't
actually
have
have
that.
police. The cartel doesn't fucking own us like in Mexico. Go to Mexico and see what the cops are gonna do for you.
Yeah, like in fucking Mexico, it's not.
I think El Chapo's son. Like I think that's the
Chapo's
leader
son
right
has
now.
so much clout.
So
You don't
much
fuck with that
fucking
guy.
crap,
They had a shootout and they let that guy go. They were like, "Fuck it, we can't."
bro.
Come on, let him go.
His whole gang shot the fucking police station up and they released this nigga.
I mean, I don't think
Like,
it was
come on.
released. Actually, I think they took him. I think they were like, "Hey,
No,
you have
that's what
you
I
have a
think what
friend of
happened.
ours." And,
Cause they came, bro. They came in.
I mean, what did they expect? That's El Chapo's
They was
son.
like, oh, you got him here.
What did
Watch this.
what did they?
They came in with some heat.
Do they know who El Chapo is? His son is just the younger version of him.
He got all the money.
Like he's El Chapo Jr. He's El Chapo.
All the bitches on that yacht I saw, bro.
Like,
He
man.
fucking all the bitches.
I mean, like you
I
don't.
don't even know why they took him, bro. Like you knew it was
See, like that wouldn't happen in America. That couldn't happen. Like America wouldn't go like that.
No, we wouldn't go for that.
Like first off, as soon as I'm just saying America.
They gonna
couldn't
be
go
ready.
like that. Maybe not. Maybe that could happen to America.
Mexico should have. They should have been like, damn, bro.
I mean,
we
there's
took El Chapo's fucking spot.
there's. I mean, the point is, there's just so many other places people can live,
Yeah.
but they choose to live here and still talk shit about it. Like, hey, bro, if you feel so shitty about it, like save your money, save your nice little American money, and leave.
It's better out there.
Get the fuck out. Go ahead, do your thing, bounce. We'll see you.
Deuces.
But then, like, don't come back talking about, yeah, you were right. Cause
Bro, I'm proud to be an American.
I'm not saying there's like I'm not saying the rest of the world is shitty compared to America. There
Oh,
are
no,
great
no.
places
No,
out
there
there.
are.
I'm not trying to give anybody the idea that America's the best place on earth. I'm not saying.
USA.
I mean, America's
I've
nice.
just never had the USA, like,
I never had that pride.
I mean, I'm an American, cool. I get you.
I mean, I was born here.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the problem. That's what makes being an American kind of shitty. Because, like, maybe we don't know what other people to go through to get here, but from the outside looking in, I feel like
get to be here. Like that's.
Well, I mean, as kind of not though. Like, if you look at the history, how like history played out, right? Like, black people were brought here from Africa, so like they didn't really have a choice to be said like that. So black people were destined; they were going to be here. And I mean, other people that weren't born, I mean, we're just descendants of people. Like, you were born from black people. I was born from a black and white. So, I mean, we're born from people that are native, that were native to the land of their time. I mean, nobody's really native to America because the Native Americans aren't from here. I don't know if they know that, but Native Americans aren't from America. They traveled here on the ice bridges. But, that's a common misconception people get, because we call them the Native Americans. They were just the first to inhabit the land. They weren't the people that were born on the land. People always be like, well, they were born. No, they weren't. They traveled here, sir. They were from Southeast Asia. So yeah, try again. And even just Asia in general. If you want to really be factual, because I could be wrong about the Southeast Asia part, but Asia in general, they traveled from across the land bridges. I mean. But yeah, no, there's other places you could be that are shittier than America, and like we really take our place for granted because like other places you can't say fuck. Certain people you can't.
Shit, other places you can't. There's so many like people.
Like we don't like other places don't have freedom of speech. They don't have.
That's a big problem.
They don't have they don't have the amendments like we do.
You're not being a comedian outside this I mean, yeah, you can be, but don't start, start talking out your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Don't talk out your ass.
For real, shit's not sweet.
Find a mop in it.
I mean, you better come strapped because they gonna come
Well, see, that's
clap your
another thing
ass.
though. Like we have the right to bear arms. Like I don't know if another country like China you can't have a gun. I believe. I don't maybe, but I know there are countries out there where you're not allowed to own a
China
gun.
can't.
It might be China, one of the places. It might not. I could be wrong, but don't quote me on that one. But I mean,
China's doing so much better than us.
yeah.
That'd be weird
I
though.
don't know about
Nobody had
that.
a gun.
How do you figure they're doing better than us?
No, I'm
Fucking
just.
don't say that. Did you know that most of their murders go unsolved as a whole? Like their murders just they don't get solved. I found that out in like economics in the last week of school when I was a junior. It was
I feel
sad.
like most of.
It was like it was either China or Japan, but they was like most of the murders just don't get solved, dog. They just
See, they are no better than us. Damn, unsolved mysteries. They need to do unsolved mysteries. China. They probably already got that up and shit. Been on for 10 years. But it's a Chinese female instead. They didn't want to do a man. Got to do something different. Be progressive. Brandon's not really progressive. If you guys can know.
I mean, I'm progressive. It's just like there's certain things I will not adhere to. Like I don't want society to change as a whole. 'Cause, you know, that's kind of shitty.
Everybody's about change. I don't fucking get that.
I mean,
Fucking humans.
I don't. I mean, like the transgender things and all these other genders. Like I don't like. Look, you want to call yourself these other genders? Cool. Like, but nah, bro, y'all niggas fuck.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, no, I don't understand. Yeah, no, I mean, like you want me to call you these pronouns and shit?
Oh,
I don't know. It's hard to really sit here and try to like really understand that people want you to do this when like I don't understand how there's more than two genders. Like I mean I don't even transgender isn't really a gender. That's like you're just a man or a woman. Just like you just add trans in front of it. It's not like you're something else. Like you're a man or a woman.
don't even get me started on this. I want to say some shit. It's just, I don't know. Okay. Brando Breezy.
Yeah, no.
Breezy on the track.
What are all the genders you can name?
Let's see. All you said all the genders.
Yeah, all the genders
Yeah,
you know of.
that's a long list. Male, female, and that's about it.
Right. I don't know of any other genders. I mean, I guess there's gender queer if that's a gender, right?
Down.
That's what they said it was a gender. I mean, you know, like
You can't make stuff up.
I mean, hey, that's what imagination is for. But you leave imagination on paper. You know, you leave it in a book somewhere.
Like these guys let Blue's Clues become a little too true. Like their imagination went pretty wild. I mean, they're trying to. I mean,
Man, you know, I think the end of the world is near.
I don't know. It is.
Like it's
Like
just been getting worse every day.
we're watching our own downfall. We're all gonna die.
Like this is the Great Depression, but like a real one this time. Like not an economic depression, but like a life depression, an existence.
It's fucking wild.
Existential.
Why they go through a great depression? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
This
shit.
And I mean,
it's crazy.
we got like another 10 years before that shit hits up. Like shit. Yeah, no.
Actually, fucking shit coming down to attack us and shit.
I'd be worried. Like, man. I mean,
It
I
feels
wouldn't.
like it.
That's the like,
It's,
bro, man.
does it
Look
not
at
feel
look
like
at this year.
it's
Look at this.
building up to something big in December? Like, is 2021 gonna be like? Are we gonna be okay? Or are we gonna
No,
get
we're
fucked
not.
up?
Like, look at this whole year. Like,
Because
we
people are
lost.
trying to make the jokes, but I'm feeling like we're gonna get fucked in 2021.
It's like me. I mean, like, if you look at it, like, who have we all lost? We lost Kobe, Chadwick Boseman. We lost Eric Morillo. We lost so many people this year, and it's like 2020 ain't shit. Like Kobe and the Black Panther dog. Like I'm not a fan of the Black Panther movie because I haven't seen it, but I can respect him being a good actor because I've seen him in other features. But it's ridiculous how like 2020 has taken so much from us. It's like it's not been shit. It's been just giving us havoc and mayhem.
Let's be honest. We've all gone through some type of quarantine. It's quarantine is that you're at your worst when that's on. Like,
I mean, yeah,
I
like
don't know if you've been like quarantine for sure hits. I would say that. And like I feel like if people are trying to be like, there's somebody, having I really feel like everyone is just having such a shitty time. I don't think anyone's really having fun. I just couldn't imagine it.
I don't know. 2021 would be.
I really hope 2021 is better than this.
I hope it's like a 6-star rating of a year. I hope it's like 10 gold stars.
Like 2020 just it went bad so fast. And now it's fucking September. Any predictions for end of the year? Are aliens coming? Does the purge happen?
The purge happens all the time in certain places. Just don't be out past a certain time. Don't go in certain areas. Keep your hands out your pockets and.
Like people talking about the purge will happen. The purge is very fucking real. Walk down a certain street at a certain time. They might not serve. They might not solve that murder. You know what I'm saying? Kind of sad to have a murder go on off.
Yeah,
Go out like that.
but I mean, it happens everywhere, though, to be honest. It happens in a lot of places.
I mean, How to Get Away with Murder. There's a show about it. I thought that was some heat for what I saw. I only saw, I think, a couple episodes. Yeah, I thought that was heat for whatever that was worth.
I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. Everyone talked highly about it.
Yeah, I've had a couple people recommend it to me.
And should we you got any more recommendations for fans at home?
I mean, shit.
I don't know if I already said it, but Space Force, it's on Netflix.
Space, yeah, with Steve Carell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
No, oh yeah, that hit. Steve Kerr, he directs it too.
Yeah,
he is so good in it.
Anytime somebody like is in something and they direct it, it's usually some heat.
You hear about the morning show? I think he might direct it. I know he acts in that. He might direct that too. I heard that was good. That's another thing he did. No, but yeah, Space Force is good. What was the other? I'll watching another show that was good. Oh yeah, Doom. I know. I think I might have said Doom Patrol already, but I think Doom Patrol is really good. Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about our the fan results on our polls that we put up on our Instagram. I put them up on my Instagram at Kais Exotic, KAIECEEXOTIC, Kais Exotic. Okay, Batman won 67 and 33. against Spider-Man? Are ghosts real? 83% said yes. Would you join the Dallas Buyers Club? 67% said no. Who are you having sing you happy birthday, Fergie or Lil Boosie? 67% said Fergie.
Who the
Then
fuck said Lil Boosie? You need your fucking ass. You need your goddamn ass.
one of the guys who said it is coming on the podcast.
You said it, bro.
Bro, I'll tell you when it's done.
Bro, come on, bro. You're kidding me.
Hey, at least
Bro,
hey,
Lil Boosie can't. That man's a rapper. He can't even sing. Look, Fergie, she's better at that.
I said 67% Fergie. Wait, no, that's a Lil Boosie. Fergie. God damn it.
No, I mean, no, you said 60% Fergie, but it's just like,
Oh.
I don't know. Lil Boosie ain't that good to me.
It was a weird one.
No, I mean, out of all people, I wouldn't want him to do it.
I damn for sure don't like
He's never the person.
the way I heard like his voice. Hell no, he can't. He can't sing to me. Fuck. Are you on that Drake shit?
This motherfucker be bugged. Like,
For real.
No cap.
So, would you eat an ass for $1 million? Unanimous, 100% yes. And then we got who are you winning in a 7-game series? They might end up still facing each other in the Western Conference Finals. Lakers, Clippers. 67% said Lakers.
Who was it? Lakers versus who?
Clippers. Looks like they're still gonna meet
Lakers
up.
in four.
Lakers in 3.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
No. We team LeBron over here.
Yeah, I'm not a Lakers fan, but I'm a LeBron fan.
Bro.
I don't want nobody come at me like. No,
Hey,
I'm
but
a
don't get
LeBron
it twisted.
fan.
AD kind of carrying right now.
Oh yeah, you're a bitch.
Wait.
That nigga, the only shit that nigga carrying is unibrow.
Until did you?
I mean,
he's
shit. At
so
least
foul for that shit.
I mean, at least he acknowledges it. It's a pimp.
That nigga too big. He too damn grown to be having a fucking unibrow.
Do you think Michael Jackson or Prince is better? Because this is a big ass debate that people love to get in with me about, and I love it.
It's really a debate?
Yeah, bro. I mean, no, it's not really a debate. It's just like people love to say some stupid shit, and I just love to hear them say it.
I'm not gonna try to shit on anybody, but I personally, I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson was just
like, I don't have anybody over Michael Jackson. I have people who are like, you know what? Yeah, I have somebody over Prince and Michael Jackson. You know, like, I just think Michael Jackson.
I know like 4 Prince songs, and I don't even know the words to them. I know when doves cry, and I just know like the hook.
Yeah, I know that because you said that in Purple Rain. Wait, there's a
Future song called Purple Rain, and then there's Prince Purple Rain, and it's like you hear that Purple Rain, you're like Purple Rain, Purple Rain, Purple Rain. I'm just like, what the fuck is this guy on? Nah, Michael Jackson was just lit.
I know.
We'll never get
Michael
another
Jackson.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah, no, there will never be another Michael. Michael was just too outstanding.
For his time, the songs were just right, and it was just so good. People couldn't believe how good it was. The King of Pop. Don't they call Prince like the King of
what?
No,
they better not call him a. That's Michael's. Yeah, no. People be sleeping like Michael Jackson.
My mom used to play that every night before I go to bed. And you know what? As a kid hearing that every night, you don't want to, but you know what? It was good every night.
Oh, it's like
that was the one thing. I was like, damn, it's so good. I just like
Bad, Smooth Criminal.
It was
Young
like that
thing. Like Thriller, Beat It.
That was my favorite.
Human Nature. Favorite. Like, man, niggas don't fucking.
Watching the music videos on YouTube as a kid.
I mean, I didn't have internet at home, so you know, I had Xfinity though. I had that TV, that Comcast, right? So I used to go on demand and watch it because that shit was lit.
It's crazy just seeing people like him and just knowing like that's just never gonna happen again. And it goes around to like everywhere, people love to say it in sports too, which I don't know how much is true in sports, especially when people have their kids doing them at like 4, So like, you know, it's just they're like I agree we won't see some people, but like just to say we won't see all of them is like eventually down the line somebody's gonna be like this guy. That's just how it works. I feel like.
I mean,
I mean, everybody wants to shoot threes now, so I mean that's gonna be. There won't be another Curry. I kind of feel it coming on.
Fuck Stephen Curry.
For real,
I got
everybody, but that's the guy. Stephen Curry. I don't even believe he's the best top three.
I mean, he's probably top three-pointers of all time. But I mean, he's not my favorite.
Top three for point guards.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if he's top three.
I mean, he's a great shooter, and he's very inspirational when it comes to shooting. Because like, I could never make those shots. That's why I'm not a fucking NBA player. That's why I work at Arby's. So like, fucking, but yeah, no.
That's my whole thing. I got like, and people kind of get on me because I go like, we got to talk offense and defense, and I talk about his defense. I'm like, his bad defense really, it kind of almost it doesn't level the offense, but it's like his defense is pretty bad. But they're like, and then they're like James Harden's defense is bad. I'm like, but James Harden's offense.
But that's the thing. Like Curry makes up for that whack ass defense.
I feel like they both do
the good offense, but his offense is kind of easy to be
defensible.
Like,
it's like, but when you're watching him on defense, it's so noticeable what he's good at. It's not defense.
Yeah, it's not defense, and not everybody's good at defense.
I mean, James Harden is damn for sure not good. I will take my chances. Honestly, I don't.
Isn't he more of a
fake captain though? No, he's offense all day. Really? Yeah. No, but I feel like people sleep on James Harden. I feel like he gets like 2 steals a game. That's decent.
What happened to Russell Westbrook? What happened to him?
I think he got injured.
Oh.
I think they played game 7 today. I think they might have lost that. Maybe I don't know. Hey, they played Team LeBron anyway, so there's gonna be extra sad.
Anybody that plays LeBron should expect defeat.
I hope the Clippers get him right before the finals, because everyone is gonna be so hurt when LeBron goes to the finals.
When they sweep him,
for sure. People don't like. I don't know how people hate on LeBron and they don't want to see him get another title.
Lakers in 1.
Sure. I don't know who the East gonna have, but it's gonna be LeBron in 1.5.
Who's like the Eastern All-Stars and Western All-Stars of this generation? Like who?
Like the generation?
I mean, like this year, yeah.
I give you a starting 5, baby. I'd say
LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron.
Well, what would he be? West? He'd be West now.
Yeah, he's West.
Because on the Lakers.
All right. LeBron, AD. Yeah, Kawhi. Harden. And then Damian.
Dame.
And then East, I would go with. Damn, I would love to put East, Jimmy Butler, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Time out. Let's talk about James Harden's braids.
Oh, like, yeah.
I feel like we never talked about that, but we talked about
time out. He needs to cut that bullshit off. Like, flag on the play.
I'm not one to like hate on another man's appearance, but
why does he look like that?
Hey, bro, he's living his best life. His braids is kind of funny looking to me.
He was so hurt the bitches wasn't fucking with. He was like, damn, they're not.
He got it because the bitches are fucking.
That's the only reason it makes sense.
Obviously.
And to be honest, I can't hate if the bitches is fucking with it.
I mean,
why not?
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to get yours, but should it be like that sometimes?
But it's kind of me like, damn, and he's secretly like, damn, the bitches like it though.
Yeah, I mean, if he said that, you just have to take his word for it. Unless he's like Dwight Howard, he's been fucking with some trannies. Which could be a possibility.
Come on, trannies. Dwight Howard's been fucking on anything. That dude's been acting gay in the NBA for a minute. Like and then he got like 10 baby mom. Fuck no, he gonna kick my goddamn head off. He's like 7.
Or is he gonna kiss you passionately? Like the man you are.
I imagine he do that first thing, kick my head off, and I'm gonna tap that motherfucker.
Tap that mother.
Bro, have you seen, he be, like, you 7 foot tall, and you trying to hug on 6'6" guys.
Why the fuck is he trying to hug on it? That's weird.
And it's like he's hugging on them, and like, and then like they're laughing. It's like, oh, dude,
It's a joke. No, you trying to rape me. You ain't trying to be your friend.
I don't
Trying
care
to take
how
it
tall
from
I
you.
am. If you're 7 foot, you're 7 feet too goddamn tall to be holding me.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's out his like, people be tapping. Okay, Brandon. Any last words, buddy?
That stay cool. Don't shoot anybody, and follow me on the Instagram at Brando Breezy. BRANDO BREEZY.
Breezy.
That's your boy.
Okay, I'm your host, Ja'Kai Nickerson.
Brando Breezy on the scene.
We're out.